Hello, my acolytes. This is Kage, and presented by Insomniac Games. As I promised, we have one of the few gaming icons of the 1990s, and his name is Spyro the Dragon. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you've been excited to do this as much as I've been excited to play this. It's been a little while since I played this game. I made a Funny Foes videos back when I was first a young acolyte myself on YouTube, and I already have 100% completed game, as you see on the first file there. But we're not going to play that one. We're going to start brand new from scratch. We're going to have some fun. We're going to destroy some enemies. In a world of dragons.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds, or is it 6? For a Dragon's Age. We now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganassi Gnorc character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty North is a simple creature, vampire. He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat! Besides, he is ugly. That does it.
Looks like I've got some things to do.
Looks like it. Let's do it, Spyro. The adventure begins. So before we get started, I'm going to check a couple options here, so I'm going to be right back. Alright, I'm good to go. Just wanted to make sure that my microphone is plugged up to this new app that I've had. No, my new microphone is plugged up to this old app. So, they give us a dragon sitting right in front of us, so the game wants us to go ahead and free him. And all you gotta do is just walk up to him. Nestor.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty North? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Alright, so that serves as a checkpoint, and this fairy here will save our game when we step on the pedestal. If you ever get lost on what the dragon said, you can always replay the dragon. But I'm not going to just rescue 10 dragons. I'm also going to find as much treasure as I can here. And I see a thief right here. Hey, buddy. Oh, I love these enemies. So the first world has plenty of dragons and plenty of treasure for you to find just laying around. The first world, the first hub world, has a lot of enemies that are just plain simple and non-threatening at all. As we progress through the game, enemies are going to get more aggressive, stronger, and faster, and just have more ways to be defeated. And some won't even run from you, some will just sit there and take it. It's a good opening world for those just getting into Spyro the Dragon, as I did. Just giving you a chance to explore and just find stuff. Delve in.
Where's Nasty North? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
So what Desblin is talking about is a little golden dragonfly following me around. What good's a dragon without a dragonfly companion? So, he will grab the treasure for me, so I don't have to go completely over to it. But if Spyro takes enough damage, he'll disappear. Sparks goes from gold to blue to green to gone and after that, Spyro dies on the next hit. So after that, Spyro has to collect the treasure directly. He can't get close to it, and Sparks won't tap it to him. So that's what he was talking about. So we've got our first portal here, Stone Hill, and I believe this is where Spyro lives in the Artisan world. And so you got basic treasure chests. Don't fall in the water. Never fall in water. Water hurts Spyro. So you've got some enemies that are just territorial, and they'll try to attack you if you get too close. You don't try to butt heads with the dragon. Never try to butt heads with the dragon. You'll live longer. Anyway, water will always damage Spyro, no matter what color it is. There's different colors of water. It will hurt you. Spyro can't swim in this game, so try to avoid falling in the water. You don't take falling damage, which is something that I appreciate. Whoop. I guess I'll come back for it. So I'm going to explore. Basically, this game rewards those who are curious and gives you multiple paths. Oh, I'm being taunted by someone. Once I find him, you will know who I'm talking about. Also, butterflies are Sparks' favorite snack. If he's at full health, he won't eat. I had to figure that out the hard way. But if you take damage, he'll grab a butterfly and he'll go up one color. And I just love taking out these rams. And if you've seen my Funny Foes video, you recognize this guy, the shepherd. Haha. Haha. That's always entertaining. Just the enemies in this game just rewards you for figuring out their weaknesses and taking them out. And you listen for that sound. That means there's a dragon nearby trying to get free. Gilda.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the X button at the top of a jump, and try pressing the triangle button to drop down in mid-flight.
Alright, so. Whoopsie. So, the game actually tells you how to play the game, which is actually very fun. It just tells you, the dragons will give you a clue on what you need to do, and I just need to get used to the moving the control, the camera button here. The game tells you what you need to do in order to do it, and then it just lets you go. And it gives you plenty of space to practice gliding, and just run around, find treasure, kill enemies, have a good old time with our favorite purple dragon, who seems to have just disappeared over the last couple of years. Now, do you remember that taunting that you heard? It was coming from this guy, and that's a thief. He's got our eggs, and we don't like that. We're going to take our eggs back. So, the dragons have been encased in crystal. Thieves have stolen our eggs. We don't like that. Don't take very kindly to that kind of thing. And our treasure has been scattered all over the world. So we've got to find it. Some worlds will require you to rescue a certain amount of dragons, like the Artisan world. It will have you recover 10 dragons. Other worlds will have you save a certain amount of eggs. Some will have you recover a certain amount of treasure. And if you want to leave the stage, all you got to do is just find that. But I'm not going to jump into that yet. I'm going down to the beach. So as I said, water will always hurt you. Doesn't matter what kind of water it is. It doesn't move, but you know, it's still dangerous. If you fall into water, you can immediately jump out. But if Spyro sinks too much, he will immediately drown. So you don't want to drown. You don't want to drown our favorite purple dragon. Visual aid. He can jump right back out, but Sparks takes the damage. Spyro is able to jump out, but Sparks will Spyro would drown if you let him sit in the water for too long. So I'm gonna come back for that dragon. I'm gonna come back for him. This is a statuette of Spyro. You break those, you get an extra life. I believe I found a key. If you remember a chest with a dragon in it, take out the sheet. So Sparks has a snack. How you feeling, Sparks? You feeling good? Alright, glad to hear it. I think you push the select button. Yep, push the select button and it'll show you how much treasure, how much dragons are in each area that you are in. So these worlds, the first couple of worlds are actually pretty small. They'll get bigger, more expansive, and harder to figure out. Lindar.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
I don't run into trouble. Trouble runs into me. So, first world is pretty simple, pretty not too big, not too small, but easy to get your head wrapped around for the game, and easy to learn the rules of the game. Each gem has its own value, up to 25, which is pink, and then 10 is yellow, 5 is blue.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
Sounded a little Gaston-like. What was I saying? Colored gems. 25 is pink, 10 is yellow, blue is 5, 2 is green, and 1 is red. So finding all your gems. How am I doing on gems? 184. Once you've found all of the gems, the game will tell you that you have found all the gems. Once you have found all the dragons, the game will also tell you that you have found all of the dragons. So I'm missing about 16 gems, 16 points worth of gems. And I think I know where they are. I think it's toward the exit. And I just love the soundtrack of this game as a kid. It's like you're just hanging out, having fun, blowing stuff up. And I am missing 6 gems. So let's see if I can find them. Nope, not in here. So, gonna go ahead and cut the video, because I'm not sure exactly where I missed those 6 gems. But I'm gonna pause it, and I'll come back to the remaining 6. See you in a minute. Okay, so I found some more gems just hanging around between these 2 trees. And the draw distance in this game is just amazing. You can, if you look closely enough, you might be able to see the sparkle of a gem out in the distance. And the game developers did a really good job getting this draw distance. It's just fantastic. Like it reveals stuff once you're pretty far away, like those gems over there. I'm gonna move away from them. You can just see how far away you can see them before they disappear. You can just barely see the sparkle. You can just barely see the sparkle, and that's it tells you that there's some gems over there. And so those are the last 2 gems that I'm missing. 200 out of 200. So I'm all set with this area. And the music, it's just I can't praise this game enough. It's just beautiful. Aster.
After you freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
And that is 6 dragons. So that's the last dragon. Everything is all set. I got the egg for this area. You can see all of the eggs in the game. I have a 4% completion rate. And we're headed home. And that's all for this part. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to break up the parts, but probably just 1 stage per level, maybe 2. And they see me, and they run for their lives. So I'm going to go ahead and stop it here. I'll pick up immediately after the next part. See you then, guys. Remember to stay in the shadows.